Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm dear darling. Shall we see what's going on in our extraordinary island of Fawnhallow today? You know, normally I try and think of an adjective before I start the video, but you know, I forgot this time, so my bad. But we'll be getting on with our usual business of, I don't know, what, because we've been doing a bit of deep sea creature catching for the past couple of episodes, but maybe I might wait for a later month for the rare creatures to become a bit more common, but we'll see. Hello there everyone, right now in Fawnhallow, it's 5:15 PM on Wednesday, November 4th, 2020. There really isn't any news to speak of today. Oh, did anyone see that show yesterday? Something chatterboxes. Oh, hold on, that's a new one as well. I don't think I've seen that one. Oh, sorry. Chatterboxes. I don't think she's ever spoken about that before. At least not that I can remember. Yeah, again, I do skip through a lot of her opening dialogue now. No mail. I know who our visitor is for today. I know it's for, in fact, CJ, because I saw it. I saw him on a, when we're loading in. So, well, I suppose run and grab a fish to give him. And then we will, I don't know what we'll do. I don't even know what we'll talk about. I haven't really thought about anything. What's been going on recently? Well, I mean, if you're in America, I suppose there's a rather big thing going on currently, but, you know, I'm not going to dwell on that too much. This isn't really the place to talk about that. This is a place of escapism. A disconnect from reality where you can, you know, do whatever you want. Okay, maybe not whatever you want. That's a bit, perhaps too loose a restriction. Which one should we give him? Let's give him a... I feel like we gave him a suckerfish before. Why do I still have them? Well, where are all the fish models we got? Oh, I guess we didn't. Arowana Guppy. I think that was a firework. That surprised me. I'm just seeing if we've got any of those. Oh, we don't need these Arowanas. We can sell them. Clear up some space. Is that fireworks going on? That's surprising. I suppose tomorrow is bonfire night in UK. I don't know if that's a thing in America actually. I don't think it is, but a day where we actually no, it shouldn't be now. I think if I took a little bit just to even think about it, of course it's not going to be a thing in America because it's a thing. Ironically, celebrating Guy Fawkes who tried to commit treason, the gunpowder plot. If you don't know, something we learned in primary school for whatever reason in UK. Because I mean, it's a big deal. Back in I don't even know what year it was. A group of people wanted to blow up Parliament, so they like dug a tunnel underneath the house as a Parliament and tried to explode it basically, but then they got caught just in time, and then Guy Fawkes is just the guy people remember because he was kind of a fall guy for the whole operation. And while they were dealt with, shall we say, to put it in less macabre terms, I suppose, Pashmina just vibing while we're talking about this something, and then for some reason we explode fireworks every 5th of November to sort of commemorate that. Which seems a bit of a weird thing to do, to be honest. Sort of celebrating the bad thing that could have happened by simulating the bad thing. Which is, honestly just a bit bizarre, but... Oh well. Fireworks are always very nice. Fireworks are just, like, you know... celebratory times. People always like to do that. Stale cupcakes. I'm pretty sure we have this one. I'm no stranger to liking fireworks. I'll admit, they're a bit loud. But you know, and I'll be honest, I do like the quiet much more than I prefer the loudness, the quietness of things. And I don't know, sometimes loud things can be nice. It's a sort of loud booming noise that sort of shakes you to your core. Well, not shakes you to your core, but you know, like resonates inside you. You know, when you hear like a really deep bassy song. Maybe I should just say bassy, that probably makes more sense. We're going to try and find CJ before we start doing some clear up, I suppose. And, yeah, oh, here you are. Yeah, fireworks are always very nice. Very pretty colorations, but we use fireworks for so many celebrations, don't we? Let's think about it. From the start of the year, we've got New Year's. We don't really use them in March or February or springtime, really. But then summer festivals, you know, it's not too... Oh, we forgot to put money away. Not too uncommon to have fireworks celebrating that sort of thing. Of course, we've got fireworks night in UK at least on 5th November. You Americans, you got Independence Day. I suppose most countries have an Independence Day where they probably set off fireworks. Chinese New Year, that has fireworks. Normal New Year. Sometimes people set it off for Christmas and Halloween. I don't know. People just like fireworks for just like any sort of event, apparently. And what a wondrous thing they are. They're a wonder to look at. What we're gonna do? We're gonna put away some of our savings. Back up to £10,000 again somehow, despite spending so much money relocating everyone and then destroying things. Fireworks are nice though. It's amazing how many different types of fireworks are there, like how many different ways you can launch explosives into the sky with different colorations and things. I mean, I suppose there's always going to be different colorations based on the fact there's quite a lot of chemicals out there, aren't there? It's like, what's it? I should remember some chemistry. It's like certain metals or something turn fires different colours or whatever when lit up. Like copper 2 goes blue, and then hey, wait, there's a flower hidden there. I'm trying to remember the other ones, because this is like one of the things you had to learn for chemistry. Like what are they? Halides? I can't remember. The group 1 and group 2 metals elements, sorry, which burn up different colours when you put them in a Bunsen burner. I feel like magnesium. Not magnesium itself as a metal, sorry. I guess these are like the cations or something of them, or compounds that involve them, right? Because magnesium itself burns super bright, doesn't it? But I think, I mean, is it magnesium compounds burn like purple or something? And I feel like lithium's red or crimson or whatever. And copper 2 is blue, copper 3 is green, something like that. I don't remember any of the others. There's definitely a purple one, but I don't remember which one the purple one is. But yeah, they sort of like shove all those compounds together in some sort of explodey shell, and it explodes with the colours. So something like how fireworks works. I don't know. We got taught it back in not primary school, sorry, secondary school, one of the science lessons, but I don't remember, to be honest, all that well. You know, burn metals, the flames are fantastical colours, all that sort of good stuff. But it's amazing how they can actually create patterns and stuff using certain firework combinations. I wonder how they do it. Surely it's not as simple as they just make the shell and that shape, is it? Sorry, don't mind that. Fireworks, yes. I don't know. There's so many different types of fireworks. You know, you got them big rockets, them Catherine wheels. Actually, now I say that, I don't know many different types of fireworks. I just know that there are different types of fireworks. You got sparklers. Do they count? I don't know. They don't really count as fireworks. They're more like a fire. Okay, well, get out of the way, CJ Ben. Accessory. Accessory sounds like a bit of a weird word to use. They're like, you know, it's sort of like calling a torch a spotlight. Like, it's not really the same. It's like a handheld version, a handheld firework. I guess that's true. Alright, you know, that satiates me. Sparklers, handheld fireworks, that's literally all I know. Oh, fountains, you got like those mini fountains ones, those really small ones, which you don't get them in like a big firework displays, public ones, by like big pyrotechnic companies or whatnot. But you can have them in your back garden or something. We used to do that sometimes on, I can't even remember what day. I guess it must have been 5th of November. We'd sometimes set off fireworks in our back garden, which, now I think about it, the neighbours must have hated us to some degree. Or maybe they were like, oh, free fireworks show. I don't know. You know? We set them off at reasonable hours, and, you know, expected on public holidays when there are lots of fireworks going off, so it's not like we were like terrible neighbours or anything like that. Actually, you know, now we can talk about more stories, because I remember we used to have fireworks night, which was like an event that used to happen in our primary school. All the kids, we'd come back to the school at like 6-7 p.m. I can't really remember. Sometime in the night time, and of course the school hired some pyrotechnic company. I think they hired a pyrotechnic company, either that or It's just like one of the people who worked at the school or something just like had a sort of firework display. And a big roaring bonfire to go with it. Or afterwards. Because, I'm not really sure what the point of bonfire is, because, I think what you're meant to do is because, you know, the origins is about this Guy Fawkes fellow and, his conspirators, of course, and the attempted act of treason. You're meant to put, like, a model, like, scarecrow person who looks like Guy Fawkes on the bonfire to, like, burn up, I think, but I don't know why. He wasn't executed by fire. Like he was actually, it was much more horrible, so I'm not going to go into it. But not very appropriate for this sort of conversation. Oh, we also need to customize the shovel before it breaks because I think we use this quite a lot. Yeah, I don't know. Bonfires are also quite nice to watch. Maybe it's a little bit of a pyromaniac inside of me. I'd like to point out now that was a joke. I'm not actually a pyromaniac. Apparently, I remember one of my friends told me once that like 1 in 4 kids or something have a pyromaniac phase. I very much did not. I do like. I think it's relaxing to watch fire, like the same way it is to like watch the ocean. Of course, it's probably much worse for you because it probably like burns your corneas or something. Staying at a bright light for too long, but you know, a warm fire is nice, and a nice warm campfire in a cold winter night. Who's gonna say no to that? But yeah. Those firework nights were nice. I remember they always used to sell like glow stick like things. I say glow stick like things because they weren't actually glow sticks. They were like, I mean, they were glow sticks, but not just like the regular sticks that you think. They're like the super bendy ones, which are like you can bend them into rings, and like they've got like a little, I don't know, a tube thing which you can slot both ends into to have like a proper circle, and then like you can buy like 3 or 5 of them and like daisy chain them together to make really long loops. Like I remember, I can't remember who it was, but I think one of my friends bought like 8 of them or something. Daisy chained them together to make like a jump rope. So, yeah, I guess you can skip rope with them if that's what you want to do, or not. Up to you. They also used to like sell sweets, I think, at night time. I don't really remember much else of it, to be honest. I don't even remember the fireworks show, much of in itself, to be honest. It's a bit of it had fireworks, to be honest. Honestly, this feels like something I should be talking about tomorrow, because that's actually bonfire night, but whatever. Oh, you know what I do remember? Is the way we learnt about the history behind the bonfire night, as it's called. I couldn't think of a word for some reason. So remember, 5th of November, gunpowder treason and plot. I see no reason why gunpowder treason should ever be forgot. A little rhyme. I should go with it, but no, we should be talking about fireworks. That's stories for tomorrow. Like, we had a lot of fireworks shows. Like, they always take place in some random park that you live near. At least they do here. Like, sometimes, in one of our old houses I used to live in, we used to be able to see, like, because we lived relatively close to a park, we used to see fireworks when people set off fireworks in the park, just like over the tree line or something. So it's like, ooh, free fireworks show that you get to be part of as well. Nowadays, I don't think we can really see fireworks. Well, at least I can't really see fireworks on this house because it's sort of just like the back garden looks into a different neighbour's back garden, which is if they're not setting off fireworks, I guess then we won't be able to see any. I do feel sorry for those pets though, because pets do tend to get rather frightened, don't they, by sharp, sudden noises, and you know, of course, people who have perhaps PTSD over that sort of thing. Very unfortunate times, which I wish there was a better solution to just like, you know, being like, oh, put earplugs in, because you know that's not often enough. You can sounds as loud as those are things you can feel, you know, in your bones, not just see and hear. CJ is trying to protect his last orange hyacinth with his life. But fireworks are always fantastic to watch. The displays that people put together, you know, there's probably, it never really occurred to me right now, except for CJ, please move, that there's probably people out there whose like entire job is to make firework displays, right? Pyrotechnic sort of displays. They probably spend like hours each day planning meticulously certain fireworks. We know exactly how the fireworks work, safety precautions you need to take, that sort of thing, and the timing of that sort of thing. The ones I always think about is like I don't know how it is in America, but in the UK every New Year we have a big attraction, I suppose, in London called the London Eye. You might know it. The Coca-Cola London Eye, as it's now called, because it's, I guess, sponsored by Coke. Where they set off plenty of fireworks around the River Thames and that sort of thing. Come New Year, the New Year celebration. I suppose that's the equivalent of the New York City ball drop, isn't it? Except for, you know, UK is much more smaller, so it's much more feasible to see it in person, which I've not done. I don't plan to. Apparently, there's a lot of waiting out in the cold for many hours, and then, you know, you get to see the same fireworks show as you do on TV, which, you know, I'm sure it's very nice in person. It's probably much more atmospheric and breathtaking, shall we say, in person, rather than just seeing it through a TV screen, which can't really give the same in-person feeling, which, you know, fair, but I don't think that the waiting in the cold and, well, mainly just the waiting to get a good view of it is particularly worth it. What I wouldn't mind, you know, going into some like high-rise building, which must be around the area, like a fancy restaurant or something, and like standing out on the balcony, you know, champagne in hand, evening gown, pearl earrings, I don't know, is this becoming breakfast at Tiffany's or something at this point, and enjoying the fireworks up from that sort of vista. That seems much more pleasurable, in my opinion. Also clearing out all these flowers because, like, we don't want them here anymore. Open up the beaches so we can actually dig up manila clams, maybe. But yeah, I know. Seeing the fireworks from that high up, but you know, that's something I want to do. Get invited to some sort of fancy rooftop party on like New Year's or whatever, and I get to see the fireworks like that. Doesn't that sound romantic? Dreamy? Perhaps that's just me. I wonder if you can get fireworks in every single colour. In every single colour. Because I can't remember exactly the science behind it. It's something about the fire. I mean, it's like exciting electrons, and then when they drop back down, energy shells, is it? They emit visible light, which causes that fire coloration effect. Like, you probably can't get a black fire, can you? A black firework, that sounds impossible, seeing as black is meant to be the absence of light, but I suppose maybe you could get a very dark fire, like perhaps a very deep blue. Because, you know, a very pale, deep blue kind of works as a substitute for black in a lot of digital art sensors. So, I don't know, if you ever want to, don't use just pure black in your art, I suppose, or pure white, if you can. Use soft yellows, or very dark blues. That's what I do. What was my point? I don't remember what my point is. We're meant to be talking about fireworks, so I sort of got off track here, you know? I'm going to Google types of fireworks. Is that like a Wikipedia page of this sort of thing? Types of fireworks. Minecraft. Thanks. Oh, there's actually visual guides. Jake's fireworks. Brocade crown. Looks kind of like a jellyfish. Chrysanthemums. Oh, you know, I actually remember, one day I went with some family friends to go see some fireworks, and they were, for some reason, I invited Ali along as well. And we got to see some lovely fireworks. That was good fun. And I took a picture of one, and I had it as my background on my old phone for ages. It was a very beautiful magenta firework, and it just like took up the back of the screen. And I was like, yeah, I like this. Nowadays, that's not what my phone looks like. Nowadays, that's like some random artwork I found on DeviantArt or something. Haven't changed it for a long while. That's very nice, and nothing to do with fireworks now. It's much more, I don't know, macabre, if any. Well, not macabre, it's like a very pleasant looking reaper, I suppose. Not like in an edgelord way, but just like a mystical way. I'm looking at all these ones. I I feel like I've never seen fireworks quite like these. There's comets. I've seen comets. And dahlia. Unsurprisingly, a lot of them are named after flowers. Because, you know, they're kind of like big bright fire flowers in the sky. Which is actually what I think they're called in Japanese. Hanabi, right? Hana means flower and bi from fire. Flower fires. I don't know what they are in Chinese. Well, I did know at one point, but I can't remember. I think it's like explosive flowers or something. Let's see. If translated. These are, mind you, translated literally. Fireworks if you translate them literally. If you just break down a word, it's fire plus work, I guess. Actually, what's the etymology of firework? How does that work? Firework. Where does it come from? Firework. Fire. There's a Wikipedia. It's probably got the etymology. Oh yeah, we're not talking about the Katy Perry song Firework. Sorry, that's a good song, though. Let's see, fireworks. Is that like etymology? No? Word. It's just another firework I went off in the background. Why are fireworks called fireworks? First natural firecrackers. Why are they called fireworks? Come on, internet. Bury it again. That's not what we need. I don't really see anything. What about firework etymology? Another one just went off. But firework meaning pyrotechnics come from the Old English word fire, meaning fire, and work meaning deeds or actions. Fire deeds or actions. Interesting. Sorry, interesting. Anyway, that wasn't really what I was looking for. I was going to see what they were in Chinese. Let's see. Firework. Yanhua. I don't know what yen means. Flame. Flame fires? Seems a bit redundant, but fair enough. So a lot of these orange ones for ourselves. If only we can buy our own fireworks in Animal Crossing. I know we can make like buy the fountain ones, but we can't buy the rockets that go onto the sky, make big noises. Those are the fun ones to look at. I suppose we should also get rid of his path, right? What was I going to say? There's something I was going to say before, except I got distracted when I was looking up for fireworks. Word origin. Oh yeah, Katy Perry song Firework. That's a good song, very catchy song. Because baby, you are a firework. Come on, let your colours burst. I don't know, fireworks I feel like always used in lots of things in media as well. Especially for like anime tropes, right? You can imagine it, summer festival, a romantic confession. And then every time the protagonist wants to go like, I love you, a firework goes off and they're like, sorry, what? I didn't hear you. The classic timing, the classic background to a summer festival night scene. Very colourful. You know, before I started this video I was like, I'm not sure, like, I like fireworks but I'm like, not crazy about them. Now I think about them all, fireworks are pretty awesome. Very fun to watch. When I think about it, I'm not sure how good they are for the environment. I wonder if I could be like eco-friendly fireworks. Oh, there's another one going off. I wonder if you can hear them in the background. Pay a visit to Audie. See what she's got going on. If anything. Not really much. What's up, Audie? You like fireworks? No one is perfect. I forgot about that. Haven't listened to that at all today. Still doing a bit of musical competition for a friend's birthday. Sorry, he won't watch these videos. He'll have no idea what's going on. Although he probably expects something by now. Although to be honest, it's probably the last year we're going to do any songs or that sort of nonsense. Not nonsense, but that sort of thing, because I'm the only one who can write songs, and I'm not very good, and it's a lot of effort. So, but it's okay. I got a week to finish everything, except for we're doing 3 songs, and one of them's basically done, compositionally. And vocals will probably only take a day, hopefully, maybe 2. But yeah, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Fireworks. Well, I guess we were talking about Fireworks song by Katy Perry, so you know, there's a bit of a tenuous link there. I'll give it a pass. I don't know who's doing these fireworks and why they've only seemed to set off like 3 fireworks and run off again. You would have thought they had a few more fireworks laying around if they wanted to start celebrating bonfire night a night early. Of course, we're going to lockdown tomorrow, so it's a bit of a... Maybe that's why. I wonder if people will still set off fireworks or not. That's an interesting point. Might not have fireworks. I can't believe it's almost been a year. Oh my gosh. We're nearly at the end of 2020 now. This is absurd. The more I think about it. Almost being like a whole year since I started recording these videos. That's weird. Because you don't know, my very first video I think I released sometime, not too long after New Year. It was Bug Fables. Like a New Year's resolution, I suppose. And then I stopped for about 3 months. Until Animal Crossing came out. And then I restarted everything back up slowly. And it's been lots of fun. I love recording these sort of videos. I wish I had more time to do it, but unfortunately not. Maybe someday in the future though. Then I'll be able to look back at these old sort of time capsules of my whole life and be like, wow, how far I've come. Hopefully. You know, we've only got a few more flowers to wrap up here. And then we'll probably just call it a day at the end of this video. We don't got much more to do to fit in. And oh no, my shovel. Oh, my last flower. I can't believe it. And honestly, I'm not sure if I should be recording if there's fireworks going on in the background. I don't know. I'll see how loud they were. If they're relatively quiet, probably a-okay. Maybe. I don't know. We do need to buy a shovel now though. But yeah. Got that to look forward to tomorrow. A night sky of fireworks. Maybe. If people actually set them off. In my area. And if not, ooh, fantastic, colourful shovel. If not really much I can do. So anyway, if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, and subscriptions are greatly appreciated, and if you want to join my Dear Darling Discord, down in the description below. And follow my Twitter, I suppose, down in the description below. Maybe I should start saying that at the end as well. Anyway, I hope we can see each other again, but for now it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.